There's a moment late at night when someone asks how you're doing, and you say I'm fine, not because it's true, but because something in you already left the room before the question was finished. You've been called cold, distant, unbothered, hard to read. But that's not who you are. That's who you learn to become. Think about the last time something really hurt you. Not a small annoyance. Something that should have broken you open. And instead, you felt nothing. Strange. Flat quiet. Like watching your own life through glass. This shows up everywhere. In relationships where people say you're hard to reach even when you're right there. In decisions where you choose logic over longing every single time. Because longing feels dangerous. In your own self-talk, where you narrate your pain like a news report instead of living it. That's rough, you say to yourself. Then you move on. No tears. No collapse. Just forward. You get praised for it sometimes. You're so strong. You never let things get to you. And you smile. Because what else is there to say? No one sees the quiet cost of never letting anything land. Psychologists call this emotional detachment, but that word makes it sound like malfunction. It isn't. It's closer to what's known as dissociative coping, a pattern the mind builds when feeling fully once felt unsafe. Here's what almost no one tells you. You are not broken. You are not incapable of love, connection, or depth. You are running a program that once saved you. Maybe it was a home where emotion was punished, or ignored, or simply too loud to survive. Maybe it was one moment quiet, unspoken, where you learned that needing someone was the fastest way to lose them. So your mind did what minds do best. It adapted. It built a wall so smooth, so silent, that even you forgot it was there. This isn't weakness. This is one of the most sophisticated survival mechanisms the human brain has. You didn't lose your emotions. You learned to leave yourself before anyone else could leave you first. To understand why, you have to understand what your brain is actually optimizing for. Not happiness. Survival. Your amygdala, the brain's alarm system, doesn't just respond to physical danger. It responds to emotional danger too. Rejection, shame, abandonment. When a child feels something too big, too often, without anyone to help regulate it, the brain starts treating emotion itself as the threat, not the event, the feeling of the event. So it activates a kind of internal circuit breaker. Think of it like a smoke alarm that got triggered so many times by burnt toast. It eventually got disconnected from the wall. The fire could rage now, and the alarm would stay silent. That silence isn't safety. It's just disconnection. Here's the mental model to hold on to. Emotions are like waves. They're meant to rise, peak, and pass, usually within minutes, if left alone. But if a wave was once punished, ignored, or overwhelming with no one to help you ride it, your mind learns a shortcut. It stops the wave before it forms. You don't feel the crash, but you also never feel the shore. You can't force feeling back with willpower. That's not how the nervous system works. But you can retrain it. Gently, consistently. Here's how. Step 1. Name the sensation, not the story. When something happens, don't ask, why do I feel numb? Ask, what do I notice in my body right now? This works because it activates the brain's labeling effect. Research on affect labeling shows that simply naming a bodily sensation reduces amygdala activity and brings the thinking brain back online. Real-life example. Instead of I'm fine, try noticing, my chest feels tight, my jaw is clenched. That's the door back in. Step 2. Practice microdoses of feeling, not floods. Numbness formed because emotion once felt overwhelming. So healing happens in small, safe amounts, not by forcing a breakdown. This is called titration in trauma-informed psychology, approaching a feeling in manageable pieces so the nervous system doesn't retreat again. Example, instead of watching a heavy film hoping to finally cry, try sitting with one honest sentence in a journal, like today was harder than I let on, and stop there. Step 3. Let one person witness the real version of you. Detachment is partly a social pattern. It was often built in front of someone, so it often only unbuilds in front of someone too. This connects to co-regulation, the psychological reality that our nervous systems calm down faster in the presence of a safe, attuned other person than alone. Example, telling one trusted friend, "I don't actually feel fine, I just don't know how to say it, not for advice, just to be seen." Step 4. Interrupt the auto-response of "I'm fine." This phrase is often not a lie, it's a reflex, wired through years of repetition, similar to any other automatic behavior your brain runs to save energy. Example, replace it with a half-truth on purpose. "I'm managing," or "it's been a lot," small cracks in the automatic wall. Step 5. Grieve the wall itself. This part gets skipped, but the detachment protected you for years. It deserves acknowledgement, not attack. This matters because trying to destroy a coping mechanism often makes the brain defend it harder, a pattern related to what's known as psychological reactance. Instead, thank it, the way you'd thank an old friend whose job is done. "You kept me safe. I don't need you working this hard anymore." Here's the one image to keep. You are not a person without waves. You are a shoreline that built higher walls because the waves once came in too fast, too young, with no one to stand beside you. Healing isn't about forcing the ocean to crash all at once. It's about slowly lowering the wall, letting small waves reach the sand again, one at a time, until feeling feels survivable. The numbness was never the absence of emotion. It was emotion waiting behind a door you built to protect something soft. You didn't lose the ability to feel. You postponed it, carefully, the way someone postpones opening a letter they're not ready for. But the letter is still there. And so are you. Not cold, not broken, not too far gone to reach. Just someone who learned a long time ago how to leave quietly. Maybe the bravest thing left to learn is how to come back the same way. Quietly, slowly, on your own time.